What's up, Internet? Welcome back to Blueprints. In the last episode, we've been able to get some stuff done. Our last run was pretty good. We found some stuff that we'd never seen before, including opening up, finally, our match made in heaven. The magnifying glass dark room utility closet combo allowed us to get the code to the back orchard. And in fact, I think I'm actually going to head out there now. By opening the orchard, we managed to actually gain ourselves 20 steps at the start of every day, which is so good. Oh, whoa, look at that. Yeah, baby. Okay, so right, one of the things that we found was the foundation, which is this room that is there. And this is going to lead into kind of something. So unfortunately, the end of that last episode, I had to leave. I had to leave my house very quickly after playing the last episode, and I knew that was going to happen. I shouldn't have started another run, but this game is just too good and too addicting. So it kind of sped through the end without really giving my full thoughts. So I'm going to do just that and give my thoughts about this, because I think this all kind of ties into itself. So yet again, this is where we unlocked the last time. And we did unlock the ability to turn on the fire here, which we'll keep off for now, because there's an idea that maybe there won't be apples in the house if we turn that on. So for the time being, it's not worth that. So here we go. So this is our logbook. The garden is logbook. There's a lot of things that it mentions. But the most important thing is this page, right? So this is saying, well, there's actually a couple things here. Look, so the majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, moving room, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden. So terrace, so let's take a second. So go to the green rooms. Terrace, patio, veranda, greenhouse, morning room. Those are the ones that just said, right? Yes. So all of those are only draftable on the perimeter. And therefore that leads to this, which is that they have better soil depending on where they're drafted. So therefore the top right, what we're calling C5, F5, and G1 have the best soil. But it's more interesting because it's saying that green rooms can only be drafted at the perimeter, which I'm going to have to figure out. So look, let's now take a look back. There's a green room. Courtyard is different because now it's a corridor. Courtyard's on the side. Cloister's in the middle, but cloister is intentionally a 4-door room. So that is fine. That almost feels like it needs to be there. Greenhouse is on the side. Patio's on the side. Courtyard's in the middle. Courtyard's in the middle. Veranda, patio, terrace. Patio, morning room. Courtyard. Courtyard. Yeah, the only rooms that don't appear in the green rooms that don't appear on the sides of the thing are these two, which makes sense because now this one is a corridor, and it maybe always had the ability to, and cloister wouldn't make sense to exist all the way on the left or right side because then you couldn't ever open all the doors. That's interesting, and the other interesting thing about this, on top of everything else, is it mentions the secret garden. So this whole time, I've been saving the key thinking that this was going to be called the secret garden, but the secret garden is actually just a room in the house, which makes me now think, does the secret garden, can I only use that key on the outskirts of the house? So I need to get that key and try it on one of the sides of the house, ideally one of the spots that I've just a little flower. Ideally, one of the spots that I just flagged, one of those grid spots, but it doesn't have to be. I don't think so. I think we can just open it up as long as we have the key. This is all really interesting. And now, actually, I should continue with this thought. We're basically going to burn the first 10 steps just being out here, but I'm actually okay with that for this run. The other thing I'm thinking about is stuff like this foundation. There are rooms that are always in the same spot. And I think that that's going to be true of everything in this house, right? So garage is always going to be here, I think, right? We've noted this before, but we've always been offered the garage in this spot on the west side of the house. So I just think that there are certain rooms that are it's not as random as we think, I think. And I'm getting that sense just based on even, and this is a little meta gaming a little bit, but this is kind of how people are talking about this game. And I'm now seeing the shades of it, right? Trading posts is definitely an interesting one. Let's go with the tool shed for now because we don't know what it's going to give. Ooh, battery pack is great. And the wrench is actually even better. As we found, the drafting the mechanical floor plans makes that so interesting because we could turn down the rarity of some of these rooms. I wish we could turn up the rarity of some other stuff too, actually, but the stuff that I'd want to get rid of, I can't get rid of, like the lavatory. I don't think that has a use as of right now. Okay, so there's stuff to look into. I definitely want, we're in day 14, right? So what rooms do I want to get to? I want to get to the secret orchard. I think that that's the move, right? So I need a coat check. Okay. Den, corridor, closet. Let's go with the den. Let's get ourselves a nice little gem. Any other box? Yes. But the trunk is locked. Okay, so we continue. The comms coat check. Excellent. Okay, check retrieve item. Let's retrieve it. I almost feel like we should store the battery pack. Let's do that. Let's store it. Let's store the battery pack, and when we need it, we'll use it. We're also obviously still on the hunt for our letters. I'm going to just turn to that right page. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters left. It's this L shape here. I'm missing the two, B1 and 2. And I'm missing these two as well as this one. But technically, I think I know that's a C. So I'm okay with that one. Laundry room, nook, chapel. Let's go with the nook. Get the key. Oh, coupon book. Save 1 on every purchase. We'll take it. We're not necessarily strapped for cash, but we're also not rolling in it yet. So, okay, so this would go. All of these would not really be great. Let's go with storeroom, though. Money. So in one of the last episodes, we upgraded this room to have 2 keys rather than 1, which was a good upgrade in my opinion. So we'll make our way back now. We should be able to open up this chest. Cool. And hopefully we get to a locked room soon that I can start using that secret garden key. So this room is going to be an interesting one. Freezer. Freezes your money and gem amounts, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. I don't really want that. Let's go with spare bedroom. I don't have to walk in there yet. Let's go this way, though. Observatory, closet, parlor. Let's go with our observatory. It's always good to get the observatory. Increases our chances of some stuff. All right, let's see. What do we get with 9 stars? So rooms with 4 doors are more common today, and we get a gem. Nice. Okay, so yeah, now we're at the situation where we're going to start getting... Right, so the next one up is 5 gems. So if we go in the observatory 2 more times, we should be able to get that. Let's see, corridor, courtyard. Let's go with corridor for now. Okay. Cloister. Can't do anything about that. Great Hall would be nice. I think it's the best one right now. So the trick with this room is that there are 3 rooms on either side to get to our sides, but this one should be always active. So let's use one of our keys here, the rotunda. Unfortunately, I feel like I don't have enough money for enough gems for the rotunda. I would love to, though. Let's go with the parlor for now, because it seems like I'm getting a lot of these high value rooms in this run. Let's see. Anything else? Let's go. Box next to this box is true. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. Okay, this one will be easier then. So if that's the both boxes next to this box, that's untrue, which means this is untrue, which means this is true. Box next to this box contains gems, so it's this one. Nice. Okay. Archives bedroom. Lose half your steps? Or we get archived. Damn. Let's go archives. I'm okay with it. Because I don't want to lose half our steps on this run. Where am I right now? Okay. Are there any items in this room at all? Oh. Whoa, we're on the back wall of the foundation. This is that elevator, right? This is that elevator that we're going to be pulling down. Yeah. What? Oh, I wasn't expecting that at all. Well, that's progress. Hell yeah. Wow. Okay. Also, now knowing... I know I've definitely taken screenshots of these, but now knowing that dates are very important to the safes, I'm going to just write some of these down. So 8/22/85 is Marion wins for Swimbird. 1/27/86 Marion interview. 11/11/86 Red Guard. There's that Red Guard again. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were two of 3 dozen names that appeared on a person. RLCF call themselves the Children of Blackwater, right? So, Caleb Manning and Philip White. Person of interest in Trinsdale bombing. They killed 4 people last Tuesday, which we don't know a date for. RLCF Insurgent Group, who also call themselves Children of Blackwater. I'm writing it all down. I think it's important. Okay, so now we're at 11/17/86. Marion drops publisher. And then 2/21/87, Marion disappears. And then 9287 jewels stolen. Okay. So yeah, this is all starting to line up in terms of what we know and what we need to know. Okay, so I want to get back to the foundation, actually, because that's probably where we're going to be here. Rotunda. I think we have to try it, right? Let's try our new room here. Look at this shit. Now, here's a question I was thinking about with this rotunda. Does this have anything to do with the gear downstairs? It's got it, right? It's a rotating gear. Okay, so yeah, it blocks off one and allows us to open up another. Security. Rotate floor plans. Oh, we could change what's here. That's funny. Let's go with security. Oh. I feel like security is fine. We've seen security plenty in terms of what it needs to be seen for. Does this change on the map? It does. Okay, that's cool. Door's locked. Wait, hold on. Oh. Oh shit. Is this the one of the spots? Let's see. Hold on. I'm taking a look at screenshots. F5 is one of the best ones. That's this one. Let's try it. Yes! Whoa, look at this. Apple. Metal detector. Nice. I'll take keys and whatever. Okay. So this room is a double exit. Spreads fruit throughout the house. Cute. I love this. Is there anything I can learn about this, though? Oh, I see that moon. I see it. What does this do? Okay, we got 3 arrows. Interesting. Okay, so that is north. That is correct. Okay, how about a third time? Actually, good question. What? Yeah, that is... Oh, interesting. This is not... I'm off the map right now. Because this room is bigger than a standard room size. Yeah, this isn't the first time that we've seen the bricks inlaid like this. The greenhouse had the same thing. So that is south, the way that I'm facing, but... And that would be north. But north is the opposite side of the house. That's interesting. I don't really know if there's a swan or a goose. I don't know what to do with that yet. Maybe we'll find out. What did the, So, the only other time we've seen this kind of moon symbol, we've seen it twice. We've seen it in the picture on her necklace, right? And then when we had Alzara, there's a door with a rogue moon, was what Alzara said the first time we encountered that. I don't know. Can I get an answer from somewhere in the room of what to do here? It seems like I need to spin at least one more dial. Right? Oh, no, I have another dial. Whoops. Okay. I'm an idiot, but that's okay. So, can I spin them both to north? I mean, do I just... I feel like I can just kind of brute force this, right? There aren't that many options. What's the move here? Let's just try to turn them and see what works. Oh, there are 3. Look at the one on the top. I thought so. It's hard to actually see from here. Yeah, the angles don't help. And there's not a 3rd one in this room, correct? I'm not crazy. Maybe we just turn them so they all face the one on the top, because that's the one I have. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. Oh! What, dude? Yes! And there's the door with the rogue moon. Dude, I can't believe it. I did it. Okay, now, the problem is, does that stay like that? Because if that doesn't stay like that, then I'm going to have to get the secret garden again. Okay, this is good. This is really good stuff. Let's go down for first. To be honest, I don't really care what I get here, but let's see. Billiards, I'll take it. Actually, a really good room. Let's go and solve the puzzle. Okay, so 16. 3 squared is 9. 5 squared is 25. Minus 5 is 20. 1 squared... Oh, it's right. It's 1 plus 4 squared is 25. Minus 20 is 5. Where is it? Nice. Ooh. Okay, we're serving on this one. I'm going to try to still keep up my letter grid because I don't know what I'm going to be missing here. Okay. Conference room. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, we haven't ever seen the conference room before. Let's do it. Pads and notepads. This one, yeah, I mean, we've had the letter here before. We've just never had the room. Spreading items. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. So that's this room. Oh, and right, we get foundation. Okay, cool. So we go right back into here. Hello. Safe code 9083. Now, I'm going to write it down, but that is incorrect. We've proven that red memos do not, they're not correct, as the security room has taught us. 9083. Okay. What do all these pads say? Oh, shit. Okay, do they all have... And is there even a safe in this room? What safe could it possibly be talking about? Okay, hold on. Do all of them have writing on them? No. Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Oh, I see. And it says that the office safe code is incorrect. Okay. The office. Right, and the office safe is the one we couldn't break. That's the one we found but couldn't open. Okay. And we don't have a shovel. That opens up to the Great Hall. Actually, that's interesting. We'll do that next. But this is so much more interesting. Let's do it. Down we go. Where does this lead me? The other side of the basement! I can't believe that. Wait, there are pictures in here? Road. This should be an A. Is that for the foundation? Oh, it is. That's funny. Those are the official letters for this room still. We're just beneath it, but that still counts as this room. That's kind of interesting. Okay. What? Elevator. Oh, I see. Okay. This basement door is locked. Yeah, but we can't open it. What the fuck? Okay, so this door... Oh, God. Okay. So this door is going to be on the other side of the fountain, right? I think. But I can't open it because I don't have the basement key. Is there any way to get the basement key? I thought this was going to be so much bigger, but it's not really. I'm not upset. I just don't know. This is so interesting. Okay. But also, if I come through the door this way, I can't make my way into the foundation unless I have a key card. Whoa, dude. What? Okay. Back up we go, then. Does that expend footsteps, too? I wonder. We're learning a lot in this. No, it doesn't. Okay. Let us... Well, now we've opened up the antechamber. We are going to try to get through that now. That's my goal. Let's go to security and make our way back up. But first... Aha, look at this. Door's locked, but we have a way to open it. Okay. Why is it going off? Oh, it must be on the other side of this wall. Is there something that I can get on the other side of this wall? Oh, I don't really want to do that, though. I don't want to use the... Oh. Some more steps. We'll take it on this run. Absolutely, we'll take it. Okay, we're going to have to contend with the archives, but I think that's fine. Let's go to secure... Oh, shit, the rotunda. Let's go back that way. That's annoying, and that's a waste of steps, but that's okay. Just because I think we're gonna have to utilize that. Okay. Right, and I also have a secret garden opening here. Bedroom. Yeah, let's do bedroom. I feel like I've used all of I can do in the dark room at this point. There's certain rooms that I feel really confident about having in the bag, basically. Reddington. Yeah, and she has that symbol for sure on her neck. Okay, now enter. Now, keycard system. I have keycards. So I could just change this to high and be able to get through any door. Right? At least this time around. And then, that should work. We'll get some banana. Thank you, Secret Garden. Let's upgrade a room. Why not? What do we get? The Nook! Maybe another key? That would be good. Okay, what do we get? Another key. Bacon and eggs! You will always draw library when drafting in this room. I feel like 2 keys is just... that's funny. These two are funny, but I feel like we have to just get a better... We just got something a little bit better. I don't necessarily want to guarantee anything but resources. Just because I still don't fully know how this all goes down yet. Passageway laboratory. Oh shit, I can't do anything but this one? Oh, and it stops at the archives. Alright, we have to let it happen. Weight room. Of course it's the weight room. Okay. Okay, fine. We'll deal with it. It was gonna happen eventually. Um, okay, so we're at the dead center of the house right now. And we have something that's going up. Yep, there we go. Okay, dark room. I feel like dark room is better than nothing. Open this up. The good thing is it doesn't require hallway. Yeah, I mean, let's do it. A hallway. Our red rooms are really fucking us on this one. Okay, so these we still haven't really figured out. Maybe now's the time to try. Here's that coin. This is a painter. We're paint to paint. Paint, pint, no. Draw. It could be air. It could be AIR. Oh, art and air? Could be. That's a little bit of a stretch. Oh, no. No, it's not. Because it would be AIR. No, that's not it. That's a similar. That's close, though, I feel. Paint. I haven't thought about this as art, so hold on. Let me think about what the other one would be. If left is art, what is right? Left is art, then right is I don't know. That's hard. That's really, really hard. We're aiming for the left side of the antechamber right now. Ooh, library. We'll take that. And let's turn around and see what we get here. Okay, we are out of gems and keys at this point. Workshop. Okay. Workshop is going from unusual. I feel like we actually don't need the workshop. Am I crazy? That it's not. I feel like we could bring it to standard, but am I crazy by saying I don't think I need it that much now that I've seen? Let's bring it to standard. We might as well. I'm gonna want to go. Oh, I'm running out of steps too. We got to be careful. This is an E. Oh, this is one of the ones I need. Okay, so currently I have then GA blank ES. So this middle one, the hallway, could be an M. It could be games. Ooh, good. Broken lever. And what is it beeping at me for? What do I need to find here? There we go. All right, what does it want me to open up here? Mage chamber. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And what can I combine anything? Probably not, because at this point there's not really much to combine. Okay, that's fine. Do I go to mage chamber or to go? I think I have to go straight to library here. I'm running out of steps, and I could get there quickly, but I don't really want to chance it. Let me think for a second without. Oh, I could just go from here. What could if it's M? What could it be? I still don't know that. This one is so hard. I don't know why it's so hard, but it is. Okay, but I might have these then. So I owe this one, these two, and these two. Okay, so let's read this book though first. Okay, so it is November 20th, which at this point we've basically figured out what day it is. November 20th, 93. That's today's date. Okay. This might be a lot. Let's see. The potential within. We all start as an empty floor plan. To the ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you're staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. But with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Okay. Gems. Every architect needs them. Although many architects employ different strategies when developing their house designs, most of them agree on one guiding principle: have gems while drafting. One of the most common ways architects draft themselves into a corner is by not having the resources they need when opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you do not want. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems, and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Make sure you check for gems in the room you are in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I only try to spend them if I really, really need a room. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that served me well. Passageway? If you see gems for sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Don't pass up wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. I may have a bit of a problem. I'm going to take a break for a second. Passageway? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll never draft passageway in the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat. Yeah, it makes sense. I was going to say, that's not our thing. Planning your house. When you begin drafting a house, it's important to start each day with a solid foundation. Draft early ranks first. A very common mistake beginners make is drafting in a straight line north and ignoring the many unopened doors they have left behind in the entrance hall and the rooms of the early ranks. When these architects reach the higher ranks, they quickly discover they do not have enough keys or gems to continue. Their day usually ends by returning to the lower ranks to draft from the doors they skipped, only to find rooms and items that would have made all the difference if they'd only been found earlier in the day. As the layout to the right demonstrates, even a path of rooms that snakes through the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak if you're leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Okay. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order in which to draft rooms. For instance, if you draft cloister before terrace, you'll be down 3 gems. But if you draft them in the reverse order, cloister would be free. Oh, yeah. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step, but determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chances of success. Other floor plan combos. A foyer drafted before a great hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. I'm taking a thing. Drafting bunk room after nursery, that I figured out. Opportunity to earn money and spread. You won't have to backcheck constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. And attic, which we haven't actually been at yet. The more items you have, the greater your chances of being able to create a contraption and workshop. Got it. Making a connection. 2-pair combos aren't the only form of room synergy. You'll find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in your house. Powers garage door and grants west path. Well, it just gives it to us. Turns lights off to prevent step loss. Oh, I didn't even realize that. That's cool. Other examples of connectivity. Oh, okay. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber, has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. Next time you enter a boudoir, gain 10 steps. Next time you enter a walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. Boiler room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. All right, giving it to us. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, and several other features located outside the main house. In the kitchen, you could check which course is being served in the dining room, yada yada. Bunk room counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. Each time you solve a puzzle in billiard room or parlor, the difficulty will increase slightly the next time you draft it. Just because you didn't find items in a room when you first explored it doesn't mean that will be the same case. The day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. Okay. If you're stuck and don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it's smart to move on. Got it. When in doubt, draft rooms you've never seen before, even if you do not think the rooms seem very helpful. So this is really just like the game telling us tips, right? Although with this volume we've provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there is truly no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has its own favorite room, each builder his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style of play and discover their secrets and tricks that they can share with the world. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you best of luck drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. I do too. I hope I build a nice little house of my dreams also. All right, up we go. Locked. Fuck. Okay. Shit. I just have to hope that the mage chamber, I guess, has, we could get some keys. Okay. Right, we have must vacate the premises by November 6th. That's what I kind of got the last time. Cool. Boiler room. But we don't have a gym, so onward. Can I go this way? Locked. It's gonna be locked too. No, god damn it. I think we're dead. I think we're dead in the water. Because I don't have... Library is locked. Great Hall will be locked. Yeah. That's okay, though. I feel like we've discovered a decent amount. I wish I could have done a little bit more. I wish I could have used this freaking broken lever. Could prove to be useful. Now, really, the question is, does the antechamber stay open? I mean, that's ultimately the thing, right? Do I have to make one of the doors open every single time to try to hit the antechamber? I don't know. Is there anything else I can do? Let's go back to the workshop for a second. Can't click the duster. Nope. Nothing I can do. Now, I have the battery in storage. Oh, shit. Would I rather store... Can I get there? I have 9 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could just do it. Would I rather store the broken lever? Or the key card? Key card I've been getting. Broken lever, though? Oh, no. What do I do? Well, let's get there, and then I can make that decision. Can I straight shot it down? No, I can't. Wait, I'm not going through the foundation. I gotta go 1. So I have 8 steps left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. No, I'm not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just am not going to make it. I can't believe that. Yeah. I mean, I'm dead. I'm dead in the water, I think. Oh, but you know what? I don't have the... I don't have this... I'm going crazy right now, but that's okay. I in addition to this one, I don't have. I don't have this letter also. So let's just... We got 2 and 1. Okay. What do we got here? We got the plane and we got a window. Oh, pane and plane. So yeah, this will be an L as we anticipated. So right now, just as an update, I currently now have small. This line says small. So it's small, G-A blank E-S, so it could be gates or games. 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Okay. All right, well, we're calling it a day. Call it. This is a good run, though. I really feel good about that. We did a lot of progress here. And again, the foundation one is permanent, which is dope. East-facing villa. Yeah, we have nothing on the west side. That's funny. And 4 new rooms again. Great. All right, well, I'm going to call it on this one, and I'm running it back. I'll see you in the next episode. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you like this series. I feel like we're inching closer to entering the antechamber, but I could be very wrong about that. Until then, we'll see you on the next one.